I want to start the section, guys. Okay, I don't want to make you wait. Yeah. See, guys, welcome to my section. Well, this is Abdul. I'm a Azure data engineer expert. Okay, I'm working as a senior data engineer expert. So I have 10 plus years of experience. I worked with multiple technologies also in my career. Okay. So right now I'm giving the demo for you. What is data engineering? What is cloud solutions? Okay. And how we can utilize these solutions for our current scenarios in real time. I'm just giving the demo key highlights. Okay. And one more thing, I don't want to open any PPTs, guys. Why? Because being a real time person, I know the key things, how we are going to utilize the data engineer. Those key things I'm going to explain over here. Okay. Now, so guys, basically, you hear this terminologies. What is data engineer, right? So it is an old terminology that actual data engineer is a person, okay, who is an on-cloud ETL developer. On-cloud ETL developer. On-cloud means the application which is running on cloud via with help of simple URL we are going to access like portal.azure.com is right. These are all the on-cloud applications. It means you are not installing the application. It is installed by the cloud-based services. It means it deploy with the cloud-based services. So what is ETL? Extraction, transformation, load. ETL is nothing but this. Okay, but what is the major use case? So before cloud, what we have the solutions? See, what are the major use cases? Best example I want to call it here. Suppose you are working in some project. Okay, you're working in some project. The project, they want some sales analysis report. The sales data is available in DB or tables. Okay, the sales data is available in DB or tables. Guys, can you please go ahead in the mute? Okay, the sales data is available on the table or DB or files. Okay, so you want to extract the data with a table and file. Assume like you may need to extract that from the table like 500 records. Okay, from file you want to extract 100 records. Okay, but business on only 50 records for the reporting. So in order to get the 50 records, you are going to apply the transformation. Whatever logics to implement 50 records, you are going to apply the transformation. Then once you got the 50 records on proper format, this data again load to guys, can you please go to the mute? Yeah, this data again it loads to table or file. Again loads to table or file to reporting layer. It means Power BI or Tableau people can fetch the information. Okay, for the analytic purpose. This is the exact use case of ETL. It means you are going to extract the data from the file or table. Then on top of that, you are going to apply the transformation known as business logic. Then you give the data in the format of table or file to the Power BI or Tableau reporting team. This data can be utilized for the analysis purpose. This is the exact use case of ETL process. Okay, extraction, transformation, loading. Now you understand the ETL. Before cloud, what are the ETL solutions we have? Right now, from past 60 years, you're going with this was data engineer on cloud. Like before this one, what we have? ETL tools. So we have on-premise ETL tools. What is on-premise? The application which is installed on your laptop or the application which is taken care by the client, which is you are going to work on client systems. It means the client is take care of the complete application. So on-premise applications are like, on-premise ETL applications are Informatica, Talend, SAP Bots, Alteryx, etc. We have many ETL tools. Okay, these are all the trending on-premise ETL tools still companies are using. So these are all the on-premise ETL tools. But what is the difference between on-cloud ETL solutions and on-premise? Guys, there are major differences are there. For example, you want to handle huge amount of records. Huge means For example, you want to handle 10 GB, 5 GB of records. Okay, this on-premise ETL tools, it cannot fulfill those requirements. Why? Because if it possible, you can make it, but you need hardware and software. Cost is more here. And one more thing, real time handling data, like whenever record is coming, so that data has to be showcased in the report at a time. This kind of feature, these tools have having the limited features. So these two major drawback, and one more thing, maintenance also be more here. It means, for example, you want to load 5 GB, 10 GB of data. So you were thinking like it is very easy, right? No, guys. When it comes to table level, file level, you want to process the 5 GB or 10 GB data. Okay, 5 GB or 10 GB, 100 GB, 20 GB, 200 GB data so will there. So those scenarios, this tool, it become complicated for this. Why? Because you want to maintain complex architecture. As well, you have to add the hardware and software and cost also more. And you need to hire a special architecture position in order to make those flows. So, it become cost to the clients. So in order to overcome that, we have cloud solutions. In cloud solution, we can easily maintain 200 GB of data. We can easily load, and you don't need to worry about maintenance and everything. You just need to auto scale up. It means whatever you want, you can just scale up. You can utilize based on your use case. The cost will be there. And one more thing here, less configuration compared to on-premise. Best example, if you guys already utilizing your laptop, when you are installing the database, how much taking time? Minimum 30 to 40 minutes. But if you go into the cloud, it's hardly taking 5 minutes. Yes, you can easily deploy the database very easily in the cloud. Here, less configuration is required. But when it comes to on your laptop or client system, it is taking lots of time. We need 2, 3 resources like that. So all these solutions will be automated and backend in the cloud. So that is the reason everyone is moving to cloud. Now, what are the on-cloud ETL solutions we have? See, on-cloud ETL solutions are nothing but major Microsoft is providing, AWS is providing, GCP providing, SAP providing, Oracle providing, and we have Oracle, SAP, one more company is there. Oracle, SAP, one more ERP is there. I mean, that is not coming in my mind. Okay, these are the top companies which are providing enterprises cloud solutions mostly. See, these companies are providing complete infrastructure, platform, everything is, but I'm telling to why? Because this ETL tool data engineer mostly is into enterprises companies. Okay, so those kind of solutions I'm telling only. Okay, so Azure, AWS, these companies are providing on-cloud ETL solutions for enterprises companies. Okay, so what in Azure right now I'm giving the training for the Azure. What are the major tools? So we have major tools: Data Factory, Synapse Analytics. Major, I'm telling. Open source we have Python. Guys, spelling ignore it, please. PySpark, Data. Okay, so guys, don't think like Azure Database comes and no, not like that. I want to call out here clear cut everyone. Okay. See, major things which is completely implementing ETL solution with help of navigation only. In Data Factory, we can implement 70 to 80% ETL solution with help of Data Factory. Navigation, drag and drop. Similar navigation we can implement on-premise ETL tools also. If you go to the Informatica, Talent, SAP, all are drag and drop. Only 10% of scripting you're writing over there. Same concept here also in Data Factory from the Azure. So we are going to develop the ETL solution by drag and drop only. Okay, but what is about in Synapse Analytics? You have two options. You can go ahead with help of data warehouse concept with and big data solution. You can go ahead with the Synapse Analytics also, but here coding plus navigation will be there. Okay, same solutions is available in the GCP, SAP, Google Cloud Platform, SAP also have, Oracle also have. So same whatever solutions I'm discussing right here, navigation to ETL solutions, same solutions is available, but tools names are different. In AWS, we have Glue. In GCP, we have data flows. And Amazon Redshift, GCP also same data warehouse are the like Synapse Analytics. So based on the requirement, the companies are utilizing. See, All clients are not going to utilize Azure, AWS or GCP. Whatever top, for example, market share is having the Microsoft is having the top in the top position. They are utilizing the like almost clients are Azure. Why? Because Microsoft has since past 40 minimum 20 to 25 years already almost clients having the Microsoft product like OS servers, right? So obviously they are choosing Azure only. AWS is the second position and GCP is the third. SAP would be the enterprise, it is in top, guys. Enterprise level, I'm telling SAP and Oracle will be the top. But when it comes to complete computing, I'm telling computer, it means cloud computing level, Azure is the top. Why? Because Azure has recently, like couple of 3 years back, they have go with OpenAI. Okay, only in Microsoft Azure right now. I'm just showcasing the portal, right? You can get a Copilot option also, top corner. Only for major sectors they are providing Copilot option also. So other cloud services we are unable to see this kind of features there. In Azure only we are able to see. It is integrated with AI also. Okay, now that is the main reason Microsoft is in top position. Okay, so Microsoft is providing on-cloud ETL solutions. These are the major ETL solutions which we are doing. What about Python, SQL, PySpark, Databricks? Guys, one thing I want to call out here. Databricks, PySpark, same use case in Azure, AWS, GCP. Azure, AWS, GCP company, they take the technology from the Databricks company, they integrated the Databricks in their cloud platform. That's all. But if you want to go standalone Databricks, that is the best one. Why? Because if you go with the Databricks standalone like generic way, you can independently work on Azure, AWS, GCP also. In SAP, we have other approaches. In Oracle also, we have other approaches. But top three clouds, I'm telling. So it means, see, why I'm telling open source? Because, see, some companies are there, like startup companies, AI model creation companies are there, like not a top companies, some mid-range companies are there. They are choosing open source. Why? Why? Because they don't want to go ahead with the cloud major like whatever data factory synapse, they don't want to go with that. They want to implement complete open source. Why? Because software is free. Software is free here, but storages we need to spend the money. That's all. But here, if you go to in cloud like Microsoft or AWS, you need to pay the software, you need to pay the storage complete. For example, if you go with software open source, you can write the logics and everything, the coding. But whatever cost compared to cloud here, almost 50% is reduced. So companies are mostly like mid-ranges companies are choosing open source ETL solution. It means you want to implement ETL solution via programming. I'm telling you, guys, you people are thinking Azure Data Factory is easy. Guys, honestly telling, it is easy. Up to 2 or 3 years you can survive. During your experience, you will get a challenges. You have to write the code in Python, SQL, PySpark, also Databricks. Why? Because without this, data engineer person cannot become. Okay, it is mandatory, guys. But in my training, I'm covering Python basic, SQL basic, PySpark basic, Databricks, how use case in the main real-time analysis. I will explain with code, with sample. And one more thing, in my training, completely project-based scenarios. Why? Because, for example, I want to give you clear-cut picture. If you have anybody doubts, you can interrupt me. Okay. For example, assume you going by topic line by line, line by line, line by line. What happened? The content never end. Why? Why? Because if you learning by line, you just stuck with all the concept. Whenever you want to go with project scenario, again it taking time, right? So if you learn by project-based scenarios, what happen if I'm giving 5 scenarios, I'm giving assignment to you 5 scenarios, it becomes 10 scenarios. If you put the project scenarios in your resume, those questions will be asked mostly. Why? Because being a real time, for example, if you can ask anybody, nobody is going to learn all the topics, guys. Yes, real time expert, you go ahead. They say why they are cracking the interviews. Tell me why? Because they are working on only project wise scenarios. They will tell definitely whatever they know in the project, the use case is similar in almost in every companies. That use cases I am going to discuss over here. Okay, that use case I'm going to discuss over here. This use cases will be helpful in the real time also. Okay, when it comes to data factory, Synapse Analytics, Python, SQL, PySpark data, whatever other, I'm going to share the real time scenario end-to-end flows. not in simple, medium and complex flows fully I am covering here. For example, people don't know anything. See, right now I have not opened PPT. I'm telling simple terminals, right? So I will cover from basic to advanced. Like simple topic, what is topic? Real-time scenario, interview question, assignment. For example, if I'm making one flow, I just modify something. I give the same assignment. You have to think behind. If you go like this, only you can survive in the market. Why? Because these profiles are complex, guys. If you people are thinking like how the people are cracking the data science AI, guys, honestly telling, they won't go like concept. They always choose a project wise. Why? Because the project wise knowledge, it will help you get a knowledge at least of 2 years if you practice up to 4 months properly. Yes, it is possible. Later, once you involve in the real time one, you can start exploring your own. You don't know the other options. Why? Because everyone is right now, whenever enrolling with me, everyone needed job. So this is the best roadmap. If you go, definitely you will able to crack. And one more thing, see, if you go with the data, sir, I don't like coding, sir. I want to go with the data factory, Synapse. Yeah, it is possible. It is, you can go. But honestly telling, certain level, you have to explore these key skills also. Why? Because guys, I am a Java developer earlier. I was working with SAP BW, SAP POS. There are completely navigation. My client is migrated to Azure. Complete landscape is migrated to Azure. They choose a Azure Data Factory, Synapse Center, Python, PySpark. Then what to do? Definitely I have to switch it, right? So I have switch myself and explore myself. Then I have make the scenario. Then understand. But what is the basement for me? These are the tools for basement. If I am become expert, that is the reason I can easily grasp the things. Okay, if you get a hands-on experience data factory like that, so you can automatically easily work on these tools also, almost similar. This can be implemented with navigation, this can be with coding. That is a different person. And second thing is here, why we are choosing best example I am telling to you. Suppose you're working on big client, Coca-Cola project or Pepsi, Mercedes-Benz like that. Okay, their business is low whenever the war is happening in certain countries. They don't want to invest the cloud. Hey, they tell you, hey, you can work on with on Python, you can use the storage, but don't go with the technology wise. You can go ahead with the help of this open source, you can implement. Then you cannot say no, right? Why? Because their business is low there. They cannot invest much like PySpark, Databricks from the Azure. That become huge cost to them. So in order to overcome those gap, so you should go ahead with help of these solutions, guys. It is very important. Whether you enroll with me or not, this is the true. If you want to become a data engineer, you should go ahead with the Azure data engineer. You should go ahead with all these three major things. Then only you become a data engineer. Okay, this is one of the correct roadmap, guys, in Azure. When it goes to AWS, also simple. In AWS, we have Glue component, Amazon Redshift. We have other concepts also. Just explore the navigation part. Then there is also Python, SQL, PySpark. If you go to GCP, also same stuff. But in SAP only, we have complete navigation. But there is also some in Java. Mostly we are using CPIDS programming. That concept is a little bit different. But when it comes to top clients, like top market level, Azure, AWS, GCP, those also using same approaches, guys. Technology different, approaches are same. Simple like Android and iPhone difference. That's all. So you have to understand the how the ETL solutions are providing in my real time one for the enterprises companies. So you are going to work with enterprises companies only. And one more thing, previously, like data engineer used to provide the measures also for the analytics. Analytics means reporting teams. Now you're providing AI, machine learning, data science people also. Okay, why? Because see, whenever cloud solutions are there, when the AI came, right, Copilot, Chat GPT, Bard, Gemini, these are the top AI tools are come, right? Now, specific clients, for example, you're working with Walmart. Walmart don't want to utilize the open source. They want to create own AI model. So what they will do? They will create the AI model with help of AI developer, machine learning team. But whatever data they want, 10 years of data, 15 years of data, historical data they want, who will provide? Data engineer person. So you are the person, whatever format they want, you are going to provide the data. That's all. So it means earlier we even on-premise ETL tools also we used to provide the solution for reporting team or data warehouse systems. Data warehouse means nothing, guys. It contains huge amount of data in one system. From that, it is going to segregate, dividing the data. So that kind of data also we are used to provide to the with help of on-premise ETL tool. But right now, our solutions become more complex. We have to provide the data to AI machine learning data sets. So these are the major use case currently trending technologies. So if you want to go ahead with these technologies, you should explore these technologies also. Why? Because if you're sending data to AI machine learning, they also utilizing the same technology, right? In order to make the logic as per the requirement, we should go ahead with these technologies also. So this is the best use case of Python, SQL, PySpark database, guys. Any doubts? Hi guys, if you have any doubts, please do let me know. This is the best roadmap, guys, which I am telling. It is true. If you somebody say, hey, Azure data, you just go ahead. No, not like that. We have to go Synapse Analytics, PySpark, Python, Databricks, many things are there. Okay. But see, if you once involve in the real-time world, honestly telling, you will automatically explore yourself also. Okay, no need to worry all those things. You just need to involve yourself in the data factory scenario, automatically you will getting a knowledge on this also. Why? Because at least 10 to 5% of coding will be use case here. The same also we are going to extend over here also. Okay, you understand. I'm just explaining data engineer. What is data engineer? What are the data engineer roles? What are the tools we are using? Now cloud computing. This is like simple way I'm explaining. See, cloud computing is nothing but, for example, I'm going to log in here, portal. I sign up with the Azure. I'm going to log in portal.azure.com. Okay. So if you click on more services, okay, this is one of the computer, guys. Think like a computer. You are logging with the browser, that's all. This computer system, like if you don't know anything, I'm not sure. This computer system is created by who? Microsoft. With the technology of Microsoft Azure. They given the name Azure. Inside here, if you want to create AI model or website, or you want to host your website, so some hosting company, they want to create some storage OS level, they can create complete landscape as per the requirement, as per the category wise. For example, I am a data engineer. I want to use only ETL solutions. You go ahead here, data factory, you will get it. You want to implement analytics solutions, you go ahead here, analytics, whatever tools you want, they have provided everything. So it means the cloud computing nothing but they are categorized the solutions, applications for the enterprises companies which are using this tool for the real-time world. If you click on compute, for example, what is infrastructure as services? Guys, infrastructure as services, simple example. For suppose your company want network also, storage also, and they want some OS also. Everything they want. So this kind of services mostly utilizing infrastructure as services. Some companies are there hosting, they're hosting the some website. They want some the servers are the different kinds of servers are there. They want that kind of servers. So they used to select platform kind of services. So based on the company's requirement, they used to utilize the cloud computing solutions, guys. Right now, for example, which we are using only data factory Synapse Analytics, this will come under software as services. Software has services. Why? Because we are utilizing the on-cloud ETL solutions, not an OS. You installing the then on top of the you installing the ETL. No, you're just going ahead and deploy the data factory. You start exploring. It means whatever tools you want to using. That's all. You're not using infrastructure like you want to establish the network like that, right? For your product, you just using that concept comes in the software has services. And one more thing, guys, important point here. In my training, I'm covering Microsoft Fabric major use case. What is Microsoft Fabric? If anybody is reporting here, they will understand what it is. It is a new innovation which is base of technology of Azure. Soon you are not going to work on Azure Data Factory Synapse. You are going to work on Microsoft Fabric only. Right now, my company already utilizing Microsoft Fabric. Why? Because the main reason behind Fabric is introduced. Suppose companies are blaming to the Microsoft, you're charging huge amount of money. Why? Because, for example, if you want to utilize the company, you need to create a data factory. For example, you want to create a database, you need to create a config. Many things are there. So, in order to overcome the many things, Microsoft Fabric is a simple storage, complete data analytic engineer solution. It means, for example, let me stop my screen. I will showcase you how the tool is look like. Guys, I'm not sure no other trainers are providing the Microsoft Fabric also. I'm covering two here. One thing. Let me share my screen. This is a tool, guys. I have that Fabric. So I hope if you already, YouTube in Udemy, you can go ahead. You already see this pipeline is available in Data Factory in Azure. Here Fabric also available. It means, for example, if I click on app.fabric.com, see, all your data in one location, organize, collaborate, create. It means you can create a data factory, you can create a data science solutions, engineering solutions, machine learning, real time, many things you can create in one roof. In Azure, you need to create a data factory, then deploy the application, then you have to start the here. Less configuration, clean and neat, we can make it the solution. And one more thing, 90% solutions are navigation. And why this tool is introduced? Because of the Power BI. What happened, Honestly, you can go ahead and check with your friends also. Who is working Power BI? Definitely they have to work on data engineer or data warehouse, data science solutions. Companies are pressurizing them, hey, upskill yourself in data engineer or data science. Why? Because for example, let me showcase to you. If I clicking on this Power BI, if I click on new report, for example, 1 second, guys. I want to showcase one solution here. Cancel it. Oh, I want to take it from this lake house. Okay, 1 second. Let me close this one. What is the reason behind? Right now, everyone is switching to here. Why it is coming? Okay, I can directly go ahead. No problem. I can directly go ahead and open the Power BI also here. Here we can directly open the. If you want to go to notebook data, you can directly go ahead. No need to install the deploy the application here. Okay. And one more thing, for example, 1 second, guys. Here, I'm switching to here. You can directly create a report also. No need to configuration. And one more, it is comes with Copilot. You just enter the prompt. You can here mine is disabled, guys. My organization disabled. You just enter the prompt. Automatic once the data, it will make the report. So what happened because of this AI configuration, Power BI, everyone has to learn the data engine data. Why? Because see, you can utilize the AI for this kind of scenario, but whenever data engineer, data science, AI solutions, AI can help you certain level, but customization is required by you. Yes. Why? Because in data engineering solution, AI cannot fulfill some gaps. That gaps you have to do it. So that is the reason everyone who is learning the Power BI because of this Copilot integration. So right now they are not, I don't want to tell anything here. Everyone is planning to already learning upskill. You can check it in Wipro, Accenture, almost people are learning the Microsoft Fabric product. Why? Because the person who is working on Fabric, Power BI, it is mandatory they have to upskill on Microsoft Fabric. They can also work on data engineering solutions. Okay, with help of this Copilot, they can easily make the report. So in order to fill the gap, so companies are asking them to upskilling data engineering and data warehouse. So in my training, I'm covering this one and this one. This is an add-ons topic. Apart from Python, PySpark, Synapse, Data Factory, this is also important. Why? Because you can Google it and find out. Synapse Analytics, we are not going to utilize. Microsoft Fabric, we are going to utilize in future. Right now, my organization are already utilizing these solutions, guys. Okay, this is the later, but this tool is not available for free. Okay, right now they are making some restrictions, guys. Why? Because mostly it is use case by the company's domain ID, but soon they are providing the solutions also in order to get this access. Okay, recently I got maybe some news has been happened. You can get the trial version, but I'm not sure. We have tried already, but it is not working. But this is also important, guys. In my training, I'm covering Synapse Data Engine's data warehouse solutions, similar for Azure. But in future, 90% you are going to work in this platform. Why? Because when it comes to cost level, Microsoft Fabric is the cheap. Yes. District level companies, like for example, in your state, some districts, those companies also utilizing Microsoft Fabric. Why? Because they already have the Power BI. It is integrated with Power BI also. You can get complete SaaS based software as services, complete data analytic engineer solutions. You can get it in one roof. That is Microsoft Fabric. Okay, guys, I don't want to waste your time. This is enough. And one more thing, I hate to take lengthy classes. 40 minutes is enough for me to cover my content. I'm covering as per my project. Here right now, I just showcase the practical way. Open the tool, showcasing how what is the major reason behind it. I will showcase everything. Similar training would be like this only. First, I will type the scenario. This is the scenario. How you get the requirement, how to deliver that one, how to make the design complete, how to write the code. Everything I will explain it. I need 40 minutes. I don't want to take lengthy classes. Okay. So that's all about this demo, guys. Do you have any doubts? And one more thing, guys, if person don't know any data engine, no need to worry. I will tell from scratch. Actually, the duration is taking 2 months, 10 to 5 days. If people don't know anything, it will take 2 months, 15 days. But honestly telling, if you want to become a data engineer expert, give training for 2 months, 10 days, and one more 2 months for preparation. Then only try for the job. Don't go with like, I completed training within 15 days, I'm going to try. No, bad practice, worst practice. Once you prepare as per my scenario and your scenario, definitely you are going to crack the job. Why? Because the use case almost similar in my real time and on all companies.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Will we cover the realistic basic project in this session or in this course?
Sorry.
Will we cover the actual realistic project based
Yes, 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 yes. I'm
data
covering
in
realistic project wise only. Okay, I'm covering
so
real.
that we can yeah, so that we can project this project to companies for the recruitment point of view.
Yeah. Here, if you see this is the architectures which I'm going to explain. I'm going to create the complete flows. This is the major architecture in my company's use case. E-commerce data load. One more thing, data load. Technical. These are the as per this architecture only. I'm taking the sales data, analysis data, vendor data, some kind of data I will take. Example, I'm loading all the data. This is related to the Microsoft Fabric, but Azure kind of scenarios I have. So only real-time
So
project.
we will cover all the five. We will cover all the step what you are showing in this
Yes, yes,
screen.
yes.
No?
Like this only I'm going. Complete end-to-end flow. But Power BI I'm not covering, guys. I'm a pure data engineer expert. I'm not a reporting person. Up to here. See, here data warehouse. Now, after this one, data brick will come. After this one, other migration will come. I'm covering data integration, data warehouse. In data integration, migration would be there. Total 3 projects. But the solutions, whatever it is there, I'm explaining very well.
So these all these steps are also required by data analytics, or it is mandatory only for data engineer.
See, data engineer person is what I said already. You have to work in AI with analytics, data integration, data warehouse, migration also there. You people are thinking cloud, no. Database level migration would be there. ETL migration also there. Many migrations also there, guys. So that is as per our data engineer profile, I will tell you. Okay, guys, then please had a chat with Lalit and do let me know if you are okay. Means we are going to start by Monday and the session would be up to Friday. But 2 days we have to do the practice and suddenly I will take mark sections also. How, where you are, what are you doing? Suddenly I'm taking the sections. When I don't know. Why? Because if I push you like this only, you can able to crack a job. Okay, my guys, my success student almost 6 to 7 months only, they're cracking the job, guys. And they're getting good packages also. But if you follow my approaches, if you follow my things, whatever I'm telling, you should do. And one more thing, once I complete, I will share interview questions also. But questions will share, answers you have to find out. Then only you become a data engineer, guys. Okay, guys. I need to.
So
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
last question. Sir, after completion of this course, will you also provide the job assistance or job support or interview session
No,
to the
interview
company
session
or
I
just
taken, job support. No, brother. I don't have time that much. Guys,
so
don't.
only course covering?
Sai, don't mind. Yeah, Lalit can address your question. I will talk with Lalit. No, actually, I have to go. Okay, we will connect Monday, guys, if you want. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Atul. Yeah, I'll take that question.
Yeah, you take it. I will definitely
So
answer.
for
Or else
jobs
you
or
can take a call. Yeah, you can pull me in the call if you are talking both. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
separate this course.
Yeah. Thank you, guys, for your time. Bye.